My own brother sold my $40 million villa and ran away with his girlfriend. I couldn't even breathe from the shock. Everything went dark before my eyes. That's when my 12-year-old daughter held my hand and said, "Mom, you're not alone. I've handled everything." And 2 days later, what happened? She signed it. That's what my lawyer said on the phone. I was sitting on the kitchen floor. My hands were shaking. 2 days earlier, I had found out that my $40 million villa had been sold. The buyer had already made the payment. The transfer was complete. And the sale papers carried my name, with a fake signature that looked almost exactly like mine. That villa. My dream. My only real asset after my divorce. White walls facing the ocean. Massive glass windows that caught the sunset like molten gold. I had chosen every brick, every tile, every fixture myself. It wasn't just property. It was proof that I could rebuild. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, stay with me. Subscribe and walk this journey with me, because what happened next changed everything I thought I knew about family. My brother Ethan. 34. A smooth talker. Always confident. Always able to convince everyone that he was the victim in every story. His girlfriend Chloe. 25. Red lipstick. Designer handbags. An Instagram feed full of fake luxury and curated lies. My mother Linda. 62. Ethan can't be wrong was her favorite sentence. My father George. Quiet. Always hiding behind a newspaper. And me. Linda. 34. Single mom. Mother to 12-year-old Lily. The overdramatic daughter of the family. 2 days earlier I had called the realtor. "Excuse me, why is my property listing live?" There was silence on the other end. Then she said carefully, "Ma'am, it was sold last week." "Sold? By who?" "Your brother. He had power of attorney." My lungs locked. "That's impossible. I never signed anything." She hesitated. "We have documents." I opened my email. A PDF attachment. My name. A signature that looked disturbingly similar to mine. But it wasn't. I knew my own handwriting like I knew my own heartbeat. I immediately called Ethan. "Where are you?" He laughed. "Relax, Mandy." "Relax? You sold my house." "Technically it was a family asset." "That's a lie. Mom said you couldn't manage it. Taxes were high." "So you sold it?" "Yeah. And invested it." "Where?" "Pause. Somewhere better." That same evening he and Chloe posted a selfie from the airport. Caption, "New beginnings. Your baby." I commented, "Enjoy jail." Chloe replied, "Stay bitter." I was still sitting on the floor when Lily came to me. Everything felt dark. Hollow. Like my insides had collapsed. "Mom." I didn't answer. "You're not alone." I looked up at her. "I've handled everything." "What?" My voice barely worked. She was serious. Calm in a way that scared me. 2 days ago when Uncle Ethan came over. "Remember?" "Yes." He had shown up out of nowhere. "Just sign these papers, sister. It's a tax form." I had refused. We argued. He left angry. Lily continued, "I recorded him." My heart thudded. "What?" He was on the phone with Chloe. I was on the stairs. He said, "She's too stupid to check. The signature will be managed." I felt something shift inside me. "You recorded that?" She nodded. "And I took a picture of his laptop screen. He was practicing your signature." I pulled her into my arms. For the first time in 2 days I could breathe. The next morning I hired a lawyer. Mr. Collins. 50. Sharp suit. Cold eyes that missed nothing. "Forgery. Fraud. Identity theft," he said plainly. "Can we reverse it?" "Depends. Where's the money?" We traced the bank transfers. The sale amount had been split. Half wired to a Cayman Islands account. The other half funneled into a new LC registered under Chloe's name. I texted Ethan. "Return the money." "No." He replied, "Too late. Last chance." "Or what?" "Or I press charges." He sent a laughing emoji. That night my mother called. "Did you threaten Ethan?" "Mom, he sold my house." "He was doing it for the family." "Family? He's in Europe." "You always overreact." I hung up. 3 days later Collins contacted the buyer. The man was shocked. "I paid legally," he insisted. You paid based on forged documents, Collins replied evenly. The buyer cooperated. The sale was frozen. The funds were placed on temporary hold. Ethan called immediately. What did you do? I checked. You're ruining everything. No. You did. Chloe grabbed the phone. You jealous psycho. Give the money back. Make us. I didn't go to the press. I didn't rant on social media. I quietly filed for a warrant. The first real twist came when the bank investigator called. Ma'am, there's an interesting detail. What? The power of attorney was notarized. The notary works in your father's office. My stomach dropped. My father's office? Yes. He signed as a witness. I felt like the ground shifted under me. My father was involved. I confronted him. You signed it. Silence. Answer me. He sighed. Ethan said you agreed. You didn't even ask me? I thought it was a family matter. Family? You helped him steal from me. He couldn't look at me. I'm adding your name to the complaint. He looked up sharply. Amanda. I'm done protecting people. 2 weeks later, Ethan came back quietly. He didn't post airport selfies this time. Federal agents were waiting. He kept calling me. Please. Drop the charges. Why? It was an investment gone wrong. Liar. Chloe left. I didn't laugh. Of course she did. In court he stood across from me. No confidence. No smirk. Just sweat. The judge asked, did you forge your sister's signature? Silence. The judge repeated, answer. Yes. The room went silent. My mother sobbed. He didn't mean it. I said quietly, he did. The second twist came when Collins pulled me aside. There's more. What now? Your father transferred $2 million from the sale before the freeze. I closed my eyes. Why? Take a guess. I looked at my father sitting on the bench, head down. I walked over. Where is the money? I used it. On what? A long pause. Gambling debt. Everything snapped into focus. Ethan reckless. My father desperate. My mother blind. You're paying it back, I said. I can't. Then sell your house. He stared at me. For the first time in his life he realized I wasn't bluffing. The case settled. Ethan received probation. Chloe's LLC assets were seized. The Cayman account was traced. Most of the money was recovered. My father listed his suburban home. My mother stopped speaking to me. One evening Ethan cornered me in a parking lot. Happy now? No. Then what do you want? Distance. He gave a bitter laugh. You destroyed us. You tried to destroy me. He had no reply. The villa was legally restored to my name. The buyer stepped back. I changed the locks. Installed security cameras. Reinforced everything. Lily stood on the balcony overlooking the ocean. Mom. Are we safe now? Yes. She turned. Uncle won't come back, right? Not without permission. She smiled. Good. I asked her, why did you really record him? He shrugged. He looked shady. Shady. Yeah. And you always tell me, trust actions not words. I hugged her again. My phone vibrated. Unknown number. I answered. Chloe's voice. You think you won? I know I did. Ethan says you'll regret this. Tell him to sue me. Silence. Then, he still hates you. I hung up. I wasn't afraid of his hatred. I had been alone before. The only difference now was that I was prepared. The following month the IRS opened an audit. Guess who reported me? Ethan. I called Collins. He chuckled. Let him try. We submitted every document. Clean. Transparent. Organized. The IRS closed the file. Ethan received a warning for filing a false report. The last time I saw him he was sitting on my mother's porch. Jobless. Chloe gone. My father's house sold. He stood when he saw me. Can we start over? No. Why? Because I remember. I got into my car. Started the engine. In the rearview mirror he looked smaller than he ever had. Lily buckled her seatbelt. You okay? Yeah. Promise. Promise. We drove away. He thought I would stay silent. He was wrong. He thought family guilt would break me. He was wrong. He sold my house. I sold his illusion. Simple. If this story moved you, surprised you, or reminded you of your own strength, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Your support means more than you know and helps me continue sharing real, powerful stories like this. Thank you for reading, for caring, and for being part of this journey with me.